Hello, everybody, and this is Pride from PrideSimmer, and this is just going to be my Let's Play for my Spooky Build. I'm so sorry, okay? This is my first time doing this, guys. So, pretty much, this is going to be a Let's Play about this couple and their toddler, but in the beginning, I thought it was going to be a child, so that's when I start building a child bedroom, but then I stopped. So, pretty much, this is actually my first time videotaping this speed build, and I think I did pretty good on this house. Usually I am a very bad house builder. Most of my Sims live maybe in a trash can for a couple months or a very unorganized home. So yeah, and like you might see that I might using rooms. It's just because I really have no idea what to put in my room, and I feel like it's just a jungle of different types of stuff. So I usually just use rooms, and I usually just take out the walls to make it feel like more open, or I don't know. It could be just how I live, because my house is very like no doors. Well, except like when you need doors, you know. Just like in certain places like the living room and like dining rooms, there's like no doors. There's more like open areas. So maybe this is just my inspiration of opening the doors and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm just, making like dining rooms and kitchens, and I'm very, just a heads up, I'm very indecisive. Like, I don't think I'm saying this right, but anyways, it's like when you make a decision and then like, no, I don't like that decision, and you redo everything, and then I'm there for hours. So be prepared. So yeah, I just, opening the kitchen here and stuff like that. So this is so I don't think I probably mentioned this already, but this is my first time building and recording, and I'm using like the PlayStation 4. And at first, I didn't know that you could film on the PlayStation 4, so that was actually pretty impressive. And so I kind of like videotaped, but I couldn't really figure out how to videotape, so I was really confused. Like, I don't know how to videotape. And then after like an hour, I figured out, and then like, oh yeah, I videotaped like everything. So that's pretty much how it started off. And I don't know. I think I got my Sims 4 on like Christmas. So I got it for Christmas from my parents, and they're like, yeah. So I started building houses and making people, and some of them were okay, some of them disasters, and they all died. So, and I just wanted to make this LP because, time to do stuff that you love and, share it with other people. Be part of the greats of the Simmers on YouTube. So yeah, so that's pretty much my reasoning of making this video and this LP. I thought it would also be very fun to make this LP. And I don't know, guys, you have no idea how hard it was to get this off, get this on YouTube, okay? So you could like, for the PlayStation, for the people who know how to use PlayStation, you can like share it, but you have to post it on YouTube. So when I was taking my account, I like posted it on YouTube though, so I put it on private. I thought I can like speed it up, but apparently can't, because I'm like a grandma at this social media stuff like that. I'm like a teenager with a teenage body with a grandma brain. So like I had to figure out how to like, first off, make a Twitter account. Like, I don't know, man, it's so difficult. And then I had to figure out how to use YouTube. Of course, my mom, that's like almost like 40 years old, knows how to use YouTube, but her like 14 to 15-year-old daughter doesn't know how to. So that's applaud to revolution, I guess. So I had to. So you might realize that I'm using because I use my MacBook to edit things, so that's what I'm using it right now. But I play on my PlayStation, so I have like the PlayStation base game. And actually, I like it a lot. It doesn't really lag for my computer, or mine at least, not yet. So yeah, that's kind of my insight. I like it, of course, but like if you want to get it, like sure. But if you already have it on the computer, like don't break something that keep it, because I prefer to use. I want to use the computer, but like I didn't want to, like, my computer kind of is like wonky. I didn't really want to waste space, if you know what I mean. So if you have the computer, the PC version, then excellent. If you have the PlayStation version, excellent. We're both having fun and spending way too much money on video games. What else? So right now we're building the second floor, and I kind of like having like this theme, apparently, that like the master bedroom is just green. Like I don't know why I decided to choose green. I just like green. It was a green day, okay, when I filmed this. So yeah, that's kind of it. So yeah, I don't know. I just as I'm watching this video, I just feel like I feel like I hope I don't like move too much over it or something like that, or speed like go too fast, because I'm still trying to learn this controller stuff like that, because I play like other games like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, like those shooter types games, and I never really videotaped it, and I was just kind of watched like the simmers on YouTube kind of like play the game. I actually really enjoyed it, and I really wanted to get the game too, so I could like, oh, I could be cool and do their like techniques in building. But I just realized I'm terrible at building. So yeah. And then see, this is like me saying, oh, I'm gonna have a child, but like children LPs are boring, so because you can like have the children do like piano and stuff like, or violin and stuff like that. But I think that toddlers are like much handfuls, and they're really cute. But they're cute, but they're like little cute demons that don't want to go into high chairs and don't want to take baths and all this stuff like that. But I think I make the LP like a bit longer, if you like know what I mean, so we could like see them like progress more. So that was like my first thing. And also, I also love this office that I'm building right now. I just like the white interior, and this is what I usually do with like the rooms. I usually make the rooms, and I kind of like shape them the way I want to. So I might move a lamp, might move like a bookshelf over and stuff like that. I just think, because I can renovate things perfectly, but I can't build things. So it's like I'm a fixer, not a builder. So yeah. And also, I don't know, I just think that all my houses are awful. I'm more of like a better sim. I think I'm like, well, my mom calls it a better god maker, because apparently because we're controlling them. I don't know. I also figured out how to make patios a couple weeks ago, so that was very impressive. So I like making patios because they're kind of like cool, and it makes them feel more homier, and but I don't really have a patio myself, but I want to have one because patios are awesome. That's mostly it. So I'm making this really cool patio, but I don't like making them too big, because then it's kind of like space, and like I don't know what to do with the space and stuff like that. And like I think the easiest thing for me to build personally are like the roofs, because you could just fix the roof, and there's not like multiple ways to mess up this roof. But so I could make roofs really easy. I actually like how my roofs turn out. It's just like how like the windows are placed that I don't really like. How I don't like personally how I build, so like that. I actually prefer how other YouTubers build, like Vixella or like Deligracy. They're like architectures. Like I need to take points. And actually, they're like the ones who like made me want to do this kind of like to play The Sims, because they're like, oh, they're being so cool and Sims, right? And they kind of got me into it in their commentary, which is hilarious. So those are like the two people that like actually started, that wanted me to start this and that. So now I'm just adding the doors, and now I'm gonna start doing windows. That is my weakness. Because like it's not like I like windows, but it's just like I don't know. At the end, I start hating it and I redo the whole house. But I didn't do it this time because I didn't want to because with PlayStation you only have like a certain amount of time you can record, and I didn't want to waste the time because I set it for 60, and it took me like a 30-minute build, but I speeded it up so that was like around 18. So yeah. So I didn't want to spend up time. I also was like, Mama was like, oh, I'm gonna make dinner and stuff like that. And like, okay. And I don't like it getting cold, and she gets mad and like, oh, get off your devices, workers, smackers, and like, okay, Mom. So yeah, and then I had to then it would just be like blank, and then it would just be like, ugh, and then it would probably go over time. So then I had to redo it all over again. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. So before we start like indulging into the Let's Play, I will likely, mostly likely, make like create a sim first. So then you guys, because some people like seeing how they create the sim and so like that. I might do commentary, but also might not, because I have to figure out things to say. I could be like, oh, her nose is pretty, don't you think? And then everyone's gonna be like, no. Like, okay. If you know, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know how people can just like ramble on in these videos. Because like, I'm watching myself build as I make commentary. And yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much putting in the windows. Yeah, I don't know how to speak today. Wow, this impressive pride. I'm proud of you. So yeah, windows are my weakness. But I also figured out how to make curtains. And curtains are like awesome. Like, to put in curtains, they're awesome. Okay, I think they add so much to the room. I used to just delete them. But now I'm like, yeah, windows are good. And also, another thing that I mess up the most is like the color of the house. I don't know how people make their colors of their house like so beautiful. Like, and mine is just like awful. Like, you're literally watching me have like a debate. Like, should I do wood or should I do stone with this black roof? It's at night, and like, I don't know. And so it looks like I've at this point decided to do like, nope, like green. No, we're not gonna do green. We're gonna do like a light brown to like help the accent. So now I'm doing this brown that I'm like, yeah, that's the same color as my walls that are inside. So I'm gonna take this little piece from here, you know, work what works. And like, at first, it looks from here, it looks good. But like, after, you're gonna see that looks awful. Like, in the sun, but I don't change it. I don't know why I didn't change it. I think it was just because like, I was like, I could spend an hour on this, or I could spend 30 minutes and eat dinner. So I don't know what's going on in my head. And then I click upload for some reason. Like, I don't know. See, this is like, I have these moments where I just like, the camera's just looking down. I'm trying to figure out things, and like, these little things are maybe a second is like in fast speed, but in real life, this thing is like an hour figuring out what color and stuff like that. I don't know. But that house right next door, that is awesome. I got that off the gallery, and that, like, I don't know how people, I don't know. It's just, I like it. I think it looks nice. But it's just like perfection on the left, awfulness on the right. But you know, like, I could always fix the house, of course, like during the Let's Play. Well, not like during like progressing through the Let's Play. But I don't know. I might change it. We might move a lot. I don't know, because that's pretty much it. In the Let's Play, I was like actually really thinking about what's this Let's Play going to be called. And I think of New Beginnings is really cool, because you know, it's like everyone's moving to the new house, and we're not really kind of like starting like from the base ground, so we don't really know like much about like the couple and their child. And I like pretty much, I know that's going to have some drama with like these kids and so that, and we're gonna start off with one kid because it's New Beginnings, so we're not like seeing them from like the base up. So we're gonna see kind of like the drama of adding more kids on, and like money troubles and all that really fun stuff. So I think it'll be really cool. And then also, you might have noticed I was gonna think of putting in a gym, because I usually do put in a gym when I build houses. But I'm like, no, because when I add a gym to the house, they never go outside. So like, they never like kind of like go anywhere. They're kind of like hermits. Like, most of us are hermits, if you know what I mean. But I wanted like our let's play characters not to be hermits, so they're gonna go outside to do like gym stuff and all that stuff, like for like certain things. But I do have it in a computer because the computer is kind of necessary for other things and to keep them entertained, because that's a problem. Like, in my other Sims, sometimes they're like so bored and like they're like needing fun. They're always tense, and then so we'll see a lot of tenseness going around. And like, I don't know, this might be my game thing, but when I play like my Sims and I introduce them to like green peas, they get obsessed and that's all they eat. Now, you can see right there, like from above, that's my MacBook dying. So yeah, don't think that I'm like videotaping for another person. This is my content and so that. And this is gonna be this is gonna be the last time I probably film from my computer. Well, when it's dying, of course, because it was, I don't know, it was where me, like, I had a brain. My mom's like, oh, let's go make you a YouTube channel, make you a Twitter, and I'm like, okay, because she's kind of like the tech guru as like a web designer. She knows all this stuff. I'm more of like a person who's like, oh, I'm a gamer and like I like doing school and math, and that's not really what I usually do for my pastime. So this is actually a really new turf for me because I never really did it, but my mom always does it like before. She's like always been like, oh yeah, have you seen like the YouTubers like Logan Paul and like Barden? Because I don't know, because like my mom's kind of like a hip mom, so she kind of knows what's going on in like the social media kind of world, and I'm kind of like more of an old lady. Like we switched bodies, because like I don't know, me and my friends usually don't talk about social media. So we usually talk about like, oh, let's try not to fail science, eh? So that's what we usually talk about. But the inside of this house, I actually like a lot. I like it because it's kind of like an open concept, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like, I like it. It's not like I'm going to regret it. It's just the outside I always regret. That's usually the thing that I mostly regret. And like, in the beginning, I had no idea what type of lights to do. And that's always a thing when I used to build, like, maybe like a month, 2 months ago. I always forget to build like lights or stairs or like doorways. So I'm like, oh no, then it's not, my Sims is not working. Nope, they can't get into the bathroom because I didn't add a door. So that's kind of a thing that I do. I just literally just realized right now I did not add a high chair, so I'll have to add a high chair another time. Anyways, I saved this this lot on the gallery. It was because I know that on the console, like other people with PC and console, they can't like share certain things. I want to add it to console because I wanted to start into like a kind of a newer game, but I can't really add to, because I tried adding a new game and they just said, oh, let's make a sim. But no, I don't want to make a sim. I don't want to make a sim. I want to make a house. So then I can open the house first and then I can make the sims. So I will likely make the sims in the house in my loaded world already, and then we'll start off new from the other world. So you don't have to see like, oh, she like literally played all these before she started off, if you know what I mean. So that's pretty much what what we are gonna do. So I'm adding a chess table outside because mostly every career they need like chess. And then every time I don't add chess, they need chess. And like, ugh, so then we have to go out to like the park or like buy a chessboard. But I didn't add any like, like kids like parks, like those monkey bar things. I didn't add those into the house because I wanted them to go out to the park more. And then now I'm adding the house traits and natural light, and I was left like the name of the house pretty much. And then this is me adding it to the gallery. Okay, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to subscribe to PrideSimmer and also follow me on Twitter. Bye guys.